We all love food and have a favorite type of food because we need food to survive. But have you ever had a type of food, took a bite out of it, only to find that there was something in the food? Not these guys on this list. These guys on this list has found something in their food the very hard way. This is another reason why I'm a picky eater. A Florida man had ordered a sandwich from Arby's, and before he can take a bite out of it, he saw a piece of human flesh in between the buns. Turns out the manager was cutting lettuce and sliced a chunk of his finger off. But instead of actually going to get it checked out, he just went and served the food anyways while his finger was still bleeding, if it was bleeding. Now, I heard of having a sweet tooth, but I didn't mean literally finding a sweet tooth in a candy bar. A Brownsboro, Texas woman had taken a bite out of a Milky Way bar when she bit down onto a human tooth that wasn't even hers. Now, Milky Way don't have any, I guess you can say, nuts in it like Snickers does. So finding a human tooth in it would be really disgusting. Now, how many people are sitting there losing their teeth in almost everything? So, in 2014, a British woman had bought a block of cheese from a large UK grocery chain called Sainsbury's. And when she took a bite out of it, she bit down on something really hard. And no, not the man's thing down below. Not that kind of hard. When she spit it out, it turned out to be someone's tooth. So somebody must have lost a tooth in the process of making cheese. Some people love eating milk chocolate like Hershey's, Reese's, whatever. But if you had a chocolate and you found maggots in it, you might not want to look at chocolate the same way again. In 2009, a gentleman was enjoying a box of Alpen Gold chocolates when he took a bite off of one. When he took a bite off one, only to come face to face with a maggot. Now, if he was going out with a girl, at least he didn't buy a box of chocolate that was full of maggots. Now, everyone loves bananas, not in a sexual way, but but if you have a thing of bananas, you don't want to come face to face with an animal with a stinger attached to his butt. So In Easter of 2014, British woman Angela Perrin brought a bunch of bananas in St. Stephen, Cornwall. When she realized that looking through the bananas, there was a live scorpion in her bananas that traveled from Costa Rica to St. Stephen, Cornwall. Now, you should watch where you put your hands and stuff when you're shopping, and you should definitely make sure you're checking your food before you stick your hand in it. So in 2010, a Boston man had purchased a bag of grapes from Whole Foods when he felt they were a little too natural, I guess you can say. So he ends up looking through the bag of grapes only to come face to face with a black widow inside. But the thing is, he decided to keep it. And my question is, why would you decide to keep a black widow spider? One of the many dangerous spiders in the world. Now, I'm a picky eater and I don't eat any curry or curry, however you want to call it. So, English woman Kate Barrett had gotten a store bought jar of tikka masala sauce to go with the chicken she also bought and what she was going to be preparing. So, when she put the sauce in, she noticed how lumpy the sauce really was. So, upon closer inspection, she saw a tail and whiskers. And it turns out that in the when the sauce was being made, the mouse had found its way into the sauce as it was being processed and put into a jar. So in 2008, a woman in Virginia had just ordered food for her and her 8-year-old son. She had ordered a box of wings from McDonald's, and before she can take a bite out of one of the wings, her 8-year-old son had screamed, and according to ABC News, when she was getting ready to take a bite out of the wing and her son screamed, it turned out that she was getting ready to take a bite out of a chicken head. So she ended up suing McDonald's for $100,000. Like number 5 on this list that I said, always check what your kids eat and always check their food before giving it to them. In 2013, 6-year-old Logan Rattay ended up in the hospital after he ingested a donut. Now, the donut what had contained sharp little metals in it, and it caused him to be in the hospital. I think luckily he still survived, but Walmart spokesperson Kayla Walling said that it was unlikely this could have happened. How it's not really unlikely. It's likely it's gonna be bound to happen because I'm sure Walmart probably don't even check their foods before they come in. Now, first time parents if you're not breastfeeding the baby, you might end up feeding the baby with different brands of baby formula. So, but if you're a first time parent and you don't breastfeed the baby and you only get the formula for it, it's best to check the baby food before you give it to the baby. In 1986, a woman in Brooklyn, New York, fed her infant the baby food brand when he started spitting it out. Turns out that the baby was cut inside his mouth by glass from the jar. Now, I don't know if the jar had shattered or someone put glass shards in the jar before putting the baby food in it.